So different time of day than I usually do in my stories today, but I had to run and do something at lunchtime, and then I got lunch at Hardee's of all places. And if it's been a while since you've treated yourself to a Hardee's big ham and cheese, I recommend that you go forth as quickly as possible and get yourself a Hardee's big ham and cheese. One of the best things I've ever eaten. I love them. Anyway, so this is a story that is a real part of the DNA of the Walker family, and it has to do with when I was a little tiny boy, and I think it was when we were stationed in Big Spring, Texas. It may have been when we were at Luke Air Force Base in Phoenix, Arizona, but I think that it was in Texas. And I don't remember this particular incident myself. I only remember being told about this over time, and this is a story that came up fairly regularly when I was growing up, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So the best I remember is that Uncle Joel. So I was probably 3 and he was 5. Maybe we were 4 and 6, but anyway, we were little. I mean, I was still basically a toddler, and he was just a kid, a baby still too. And one night he had a nightmare and apparently screamed just bloody murder. And Mama got out of bed and was rushing to, I think we shared a room, was rushing to the room that we shared. And Papa, by the way, painful thing here, so if you're real empathetic, you might want to skip the next 10 seconds. But Papa had some free weights that were in the living room maybe, and it was dark, and Mama was running to see what was going on with Uncle Joel, and she hit those free weights with her foot, and thinks she probably broke her toe, but then of course didn't do anything about it because we don't go to doctors even when they're free. But anyway, so she hurts her toe real bad. Gets in there and to find everything's okay. She gets Uncle Joel calmed down and that sort of stuff like that. But apparently it was a pretty bad nightmare, because what I remember is, and I don't know when this stopped, but Uncle Joel would not go to bed for years after that without having a light on, like in the bathroom down the hallway or something, so that he could see. And again, I don't know when that stopped, but I think that he was pretty good sized individual when he got over having that nightmare. And the other long-term effect that this nightmare of his had was that Mama was quite sure that she broke her toe, and I think it used to bother her. Plus, it was a little kind of misshapen where she had done it. And anyway, okay. Anyway, just wanted to tell that story. Love you.